Hello there. Thanks for joining me today. This is Jeff's Reviews and More, and I'm Jeff. Today we're going to do a review video on the new Shark Vertex Cordless. I had an unboxing video that will be on YouTube pretty soon, and then to follow will be this video showing a review video on the actual Shark itself. So I just got it a couple of days ago. I think it's only been out for about a week. It's not going to be a scientific video, but here's what I'm going to show you. I'm going to show you what it looks like, how it works, how to empty it, how to use it, the features that it has. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, so let's go ahead and get started. So first of all, here is the box that it came in, and I kind of showed this on the video, the unboxing. But again, it's the Shark Vertex Cordless. It says it has a hyper velocity, strongest suction of any cordless stick, multi-flex, power fins, 60-minute runtime, converts to a hand vac, use it on countertops and ceiling. So there's a lot of different things that this can do. And I had the Shark Pet Pro Cordless. I didn't like it very much, and so I got rid of that, mainly because when you would use it on the carpet, it would definitely get caught. The debris would get caught in the hose, and it would stop suctioning, and I had to get in there and clean it out, so that was a bit of a pain. So let's take a look at this. This is the actual unit right here, and let's take a look at it. All right, so one of the things I wanted to just show you was how small this ends up being. So let's take a look at, let's measure this. From the wheel to the top is about 27 inches. So the tallest point is 27 inches. Then when you lift it up, it now, we're going to lay it down because it falls, is now 48 inches approximately. So when it's up, as you can see, it's pretty tall and does some cool things. Okay, as you can see, there is the oatmeal that we're going to pick up. We're going to come over here, and we've got Fruit Loops that we're going to pick up, and we're going to do some regular everyday vacuuming on the floor. You've got stuff over there, stuff under there. So we're going to do all of that. Okay, we're going to go ahead and start on the hardwood floor, and we're going to start just with regular pickup. The bin is empty, and let's get started. I'm going to first just put it on the slower setting. If you hear it go up, it's the, if you hear the sound go up, it's the turbo. And if I do one more setting over, it'll be the brush roller will be faster for like carpet. So let's go ahead and get started. As you can see, it's picking up pretty good. Normal wood floor stuff is fine. Okay, all good. Now we're coming over here to the oatmeal that is on the floor. Hopefully you can see that. I'm not gonna speed up the brush roll. I'm just gonna use the normal power that it's on right now, and let's see how it picks up with the pass. All right, that was really good. Easy pickup, no issues. Picked it up very simple. This time I'm going to go ahead and use the turbo so you can hear and possibly see the difference.
All right, having a little trouble picking up those final pieces right there. And there we go. Okay. Let's go ahead and get around the rest of this. Pushing the turbo button. Going around. Okay, the next thing we're going to do is, you can see right there is the Fruit Loops. So I'm going to try going over no turbo, slow speed, and let's see what it does in the first pass. So pretty good. As you can see, it did leave some pieces right there. Let's go ahead and hit the turbo button. All right, so that's better. Turbo button again. So as you can see, it did a good job on the floor. In the lower mode, this is the faster mode. It speeds up the brush roller. This keeps the brush roll slower, and you're just using turbo when you need it. So overall, except for losing a couple of pieces of the Fruit Loops out the back, it did a good job overall. So I'm gonna do one more test. I just want to show you one of the cool features this has. So as you can see, I got it open down like that. But one of the cool features it has is you can sit there and use click the back one, and you can bend it like that, which helps you when you're underneath something like this, and it helps get underneath those types of things. So that flex technology is definitely a pretty cool feature. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show how we empty the bin. So the first thing you do is you hit this button right here, and that lifts right off. Put that aside. Then over the trash can, you hit the button right there and you push. And do it this way so you can see. Empties right up. I just get my hand in there and grab any dust or anything. As you can see right there, close it up, come over, put it right on. So I want to go ahead and show you the 3 tools that come with the 2. You saw it on the unboxing, but I'll go ahead and show it right here. You got one tool here, the soft bristles. This is the extender. You can get corner and crevices. And this one you can dust and get flat items with that. We're going to actually test this one out in a minute.
All right, let's go ahead and show how the extension works. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull this, push this side, lift up, reach down. Now you have the bottom piece off. We're gonna go ahead and take the soft bristle for dusting. We're gonna put that in. It actually clicks into place. You feel the suction. Dust. Turn around. That works nicely.
Turn it all the way on. I just did this room yesterday, so it shouldn't be that big a deal. Hit the turbo button just to let it go a little more. See the lines in the carpet? All right, let's take a look at the dustbin. It does have stuff in it. So one thing that is definitely pretty cool is you can see there is no hair or anything on the roller. So it does a really good job with that.
Well, I hope the review was helpful to you. We checked out the size, we checked out the way it folds, we checked out the way that it picks up on carpet, on hardwood floors, how it dumped, we listened to the sound, and all in all, it's a good job. Right after this piece right here, stay tuned at the very end, and you'll see my overall review. So once again, here's the Shark Vertex Cordless Vacuum. Again, this is Jeff's Reviews and More. Thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Well, all right, now to my final thoughts and scores. First of all, here is the features that Shark talks about with the new Vertex Cordless. Dual clean, multi-flex power fins, captures 99.9% of the dust and allergens, reach stored charge anywhere, removable battery, up to 60-minute runtime. All right, let's move on to the scores. First, let's take a look at the size. I rated that a 10. Overall, I think it's a great size. Weight, overall weight, I rated that a 9. Gets a little heavy in the wrist if you've used it for a while, or if you have to pick it up and use it to get cobwebs or something like that. Suction power, rated that an 8. I think it is better than the Pet Pro that was out there, but wouldn't say it's as good as some of the others. Battery life, an 8. I think that the runtime of 60 minutes, if you keep it on the lowest setting, is fine. It probably will, it does that. But if you start using some of the turbo, it quickly goes down. Storing, I gave that a 10. I love how it bends and folds, and it stays exactly, it has a small footprint and works really well. I think storing is great. Hair tangle, I gave this a 10. I think it's fantastic. I actually tried vacuuming up where I know there was quite a bit of hair from the dogs or from other, the kids or whatever, and there was zero hair tangle. Noise, the overall noise, I gave it an 8. It's not so loud, but it's not super quiet either, but it's definitely not as loud as some of the other vacuums. Ease of use, I gave that an 8. And I'm going to tell you why. A couple of times when I was using it, I would reach down to unfold it, and I'd push the wrong button, and I would drop the dirt bin. After you've done it a few times, you get used to where it's supposed to be, but the first initial thought is you reach down, you see it, you push it, and the bin drops. So ease of use, an 8 overall. I'm sure there's some user error there. The multi-flex technology, a 10. I think that's great. If you have things that you need to go up under, you push the button, it folds properly, it goes underneath everything, it works really well. On carpet, I gave it a 7. And this is, even though if you're just vacuuming normal stuff, it does a fantastic job on carpet. I do notice that when I did some stuff, like I put the oatmeal down, which you guys saw, it troubled getting that up on the carpet. And I think it's just that it just took a couple of more passes than I thought it should. But overall, on a regular just vacuuming without putting extra stuff on the carpet, it does a good job. On floors, I gave it a 9, and here's why I only gave it a 9. Generally speaking, it does a fantastic job. When I put the Fruit Loops on the floor, the bigger pieces, it did struggle a little bit with that. Even with the dual technology, it seemed to struggle a little bit. And again, there's not going to be a lot of times that you're vacuuming up Fruit Loops, but if you are picking up something bigger like that, it does a good job, but it doesn't do a 100% outstanding job. But a 9 overall is really good. The dirt bin, I gave the dirt bin an 8. The only thing I would say about the dirt bin is I wish the dirt bin was a little bit bigger. That would add weight, but you would go dump it out less frequently. The overall score, taking all these categories, is an 8.75. So I would recommend this vacuum. I love it. The fact that it's lightweight, carried up the stairs, do the jobs you need to do. I think it works great. If you're using it for a deep clean, I'd use probably a vacuum, a bigger vacuum that plugs in. But for just quick jobs around the house, easy, fast, overall, I think it does a great job. So 8.75 out of 10. So I think the Shark did a good job with this particular model. And again, I do recommend it.